My name is Megan Friedrich, and today I'm going to be discussing fast furniture and its harmful impacts on the environment. So, first, what is fast furniture? Many of you are probably familiar with the term fast fashion. Fast furniture is based on the same concepts as fast fashion. However, in this case, we focus on furniture consumption, production, and waste. Much like fast fashion, fast furniture has a curb appeal that many can't resist. Cheap and bountiful options with constantly changing trends to follow popular styles at the time of production. The accessibility of cheap furniture has become too common, leaving consumers to disregard any value that the item may hold, having no issue discarding it when they're finished with it. Deanna McDonough, a professor of industrial design at the University of Illinois, refers to fast furniture as inexpensive and non-permanent furniture that lasts between 1 and 5 years. Unfortunately, the reality for a lot of popular furniture produced today is that it will end up in a landfill, ocean, or polluting someplace else, not in your home, where they belong years down the line. Most of us have become accustomed to living in a world where almost everything we use and purchase is disposable. If we go back, say, 60 years to 1960, there was only 2 million tons of furniture waste produced. Here, we observe a massive increase in waste in such a short period of time. The difference is, this was before fast furniture was popularized. There was actually a time when people saw pieces of furniture as an investment, a piece that would be in their home forever, or they could pass down to a friend or family member. Since there wasn't a rush of production that called for factories, a lot of furniture was made by craftsmen. The quality of furniture and materials used were at a much higher quality. Yes, this furniture came with a higher price tag, but unlike fast furniture, you had to make one large investment rather than having to keep purchasing new furniture. Unfortunately, there has been a large increase in greenwashing marketing techniques used by fast furniture companies. By definition, greenwashing is the process of conveying a false impression or providing misleading information about how a company's products are more environmentally friendly. This gives consumers the impression that they are making a responsible choice supporting the company or product, when in fact it's the same harmful product just with a sticker that says recycled materials slapped on it. How is fast furniture negatively impacting us and the environment? Here are just a few problems that the industry creates. To begin, you may be familiar with the lightweight chipped wood that brands such as IKEA commonly use. This is called particle board, and it's used due to its cheap cost and lightweight material. However, this material requires a large amount of energy to be used in production, and the dust and resin particle board produces have been proven to create respiratory conditions for those working with it. However, in general, poor quality furniture is frequently made with materials that have toxins in them, impacting the air quality and our health. These are just some chemicals that are used in cheap furniture production, and these are the negative impacts that they have on your health. Another issue fast furniture causes is deforestation. The furniture industry alone is responsible for destroying 18.7 million acres of forest every year. To make matters worse, World Wildlife Fund reported that 68% of retailers selling fast furniture are failing to put timber sourcing policies in place in order to protect forests and provide transparency to consumers. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, each year Americans throw out more than 12 million tons of furniture and furnishings, and only a small percentage is recycled due to the dysfunctional recycling system and a wide variety of materials used and disposed of. As a result, more than 9 million tons of wood, metal, fabric, leather, glass, and foam are thrown away each year. The reality is that the low quality and value of fast furniture make people think it's not worth it to repair, sell, and just too cheap to donate, so they resort to disposal. Lastly, most retailers who produce fast furniture source materials and labor from overseas. There is an alarming amount of carbon being produced to ship products to stores and warehouses despite their effort to use lighter materials. Carbon emissions from shipping made up 3% of total greenhouse gas emissions. 3% might not seem too drastic, but this doesn't even cover manufacturing, sourcing, producing, and so forth. I know that it can be very overwhelming to hear about environmental issues such as this, and it can be hard to feel like you have the power to make an impact. But here are some things that you can do to help. If you can, buy fewer items with a higher quality. Regardless, try to buy for 50 plus years in the future when furniture shopping instead of following microtrends. And if you are shopping from a furniture retailer, try to do your research on actual sustainable materials used, ethical employee practices, a third-party certification, factory practices, etc., to find the most ethical and sustainable option. Ask yourself where your furniture will end up if you no longer need it, not just in the dumpster of your building or house long term. If buying fast furniture is unavoidable, simply be mindful of not consuming more than you need and pay attention to what materials are being used. But thrifting and purchasing secondhand items are a great alternative to cheap furniture. All the trends today are based on trends from the past anyways, so you can find pieces that suit your style. Finally, if you're into street or curb furniture finds, check out the Instagram at Stooping Toronto, where they accept and post submissions of furniture on the side of the road waiting for a new home. Thank you for your time, and I hope you keep this information in mind next time you or somebody you know is looking for furniture.